What's up, party people? It is I, very awkwardly in bed with my blankets all awkwardly pulled up to cover the fact that I don't have a shirt on. Yeah, sorry, whatever. It is what it is. That's how I sleep comfortably in bed. So, anyways, enough about that shit. I'm in Oxford, for anybody who gives a shit, but I'm assuming if you're one of the few people out there who follows my channel and you clicked on this video, there's a chance you might give a shit. So there you go. I'm in Oxford for the next week. Whoop-de-doo. Just going over here for a week vacation. Super fucking exciting. And no, it's not very exciting. That's kind of the point. I'm just going here to decompress. Took minimal distractions with me. Just writing materials, my iPad, this fucking phone that I'm recording on. Although even then with that, I'm trying to keep that on a minimum. But I guess not too much on a minimum. I'm still gonna indulge my narcissism by posting, I don't know, maybe I'll post a video every day I'm here. Why not? Just for the fucking hell of it. Because, yeah, again, because I'm, partially because I'm narcissistic, but also just to fucking vent my thoughts out and communicate with you, my beloved audience, even though it's mostly a one-way communication. Anyways, enough of this fucking preamble. Here I am, about to go to bed, probably. It's midnight. And I was, even though I've been trying to, like I said, been trying to keep the distractions to a minimum, just trying to disconnect a little bit. I did catch myself going on YouTube, scrolling around and stuff a bit. Stupid fucking random videos. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. So I'm not totally disconnecting. And anyways, to get to the fucking point finally of this video, I came across a very brief interview with Mr. Sir Anthony Hopkins. Very brief interview. And in the interview, he has this one quote where he says, "Life is tough. You should enjoy it while you can. And stop whinging about it all the time." And a lot of people in the comment section were saying like, "Oh, yes. What a great man. What profound advice. Yes, we should all learn to enjoy our lives more often and stop complaining so much. You know, like value your time on this planet because it's short. Yes, and enjoy your life today." You know, and on the surface it seems nice. Like, yeah, sure, enjoy your time, yada, yada, yada. First of all, it's a very generic fucking statement that lots of people have said so many times before. So, whatever, who gives a shit? It was his version of saying a pretty generic statement. I say a lot of generic statements in my own words as well. They just don't tend to be quite so life-affirming. But I think just hearing that quote just kind of, it triggered me. It triggered me a lot. I'm so triggered. That didn't trigger me that much. It just triggered me a tiny bit. But it just kind of bothered me with this whole notion of just like any of these sentiments about just like stop complaining about life, enjoy life, you know, find ways to get pleasure in life, like almost this like pressure of just like you have to enjoy your life, you know, you can't take it for granted, you got to do this, like just make sure you start enjoying your life, now before it's too late, before you get old, before time goes by, And the thing is, let's break that down. If you're somebody like me, who genuinely does not enjoy his life, anymore at least. There was a time when I did, back in the day. It's been a long fucking time since I've truly enjoyed my life. I'm making do with it as best I can. I'm trying, but I haven't enjoyed my life in a long fucking time. There's maybe been little brief moments of time where it's been tolerable. Like right now it's tolerable, sure. Sort of, even though earlier today I felt fucking miserable. But at least it's more peaceful here, even though I'm still not feeling great. But overall, I'd say pretty much since entering proper adulthood, my life has mostly been just not very pleasant, to be honest. Any enjoyable moments I've had in my life have been very fleeting, very finite, very much like tied to a very like transient thing happening. My default state of existence is not one of joy. It hasn't been since I've been a kid. So when people say stuff like learn to enjoy life while you can, I just want to respond with how? No, genuinely, how? Because I don't fucking understand how I'm supposed to. Because I don't think there's like really some complicated methodology you have to go through to like figure out a way to like enjoy life. The secret to unlocking happiness, like this, that, and the next thing. It's like, no, I think the enjoyment of life either is or it isn't. Fundamentally, I think if you have to go through all these fucking loopholes and jumps of logic and twist your brain this way and that way and go through all this fucking convoluted ways to hype yourself up about life, is that really an enjoyable experience, or are you just fucking psyching yourself out on something that's just fundamentally not that pleasant? Because like, think about like, I mean, I know like life as a whole is a big broad thing, but like, let's break it down to like more individual things in life, because there are things individually in life I do enjoy. Sure, of course there is. It's not like everything sucks, obviously. Like right now, I enjoy being in this bed, just lying and relaxing. The room temperature is pretty decent. I'm enjoying that. I enjoyed my dinner tonight. I enjoyed my lunch too, so I enjoy that. I enjoy eating when it's good food. I enjoy like watching Dexter New Blood. It's a mixed bag, but overall I've been enjoying it. I enjoy watching good TV shows in general. I enjoy individual things, right? I also, although that's less and less the case, but I enjoy having a satisfying social interaction with somebody. Although that's been a long time since although I did have a pretty good one on Sunday, but generally speaking, it's less and less the case. But I do enjoy that. Anyways, my point is, when you think about something you enjoy on like an individual basis, do you ever have to go through like mental gymnastics to make yourself hyped up to enjoy it? It's like, no, you either fucking enjoy it or you don't. Like, you enjoy a TV show or you don't enjoy a TV show. And so even though there might be like individual aspects of life that I definitely enjoy, the experience as a whole is just something that I don't fucking enjoy. So how am I just supposed to flip a magical switch and just suddenly start enjoying it? And to kind of explain this more, because it might seem strange to say like, oh yeah, I enjoy individual aspects of life, but I don't like life as a whole experience. And I'll go to the food analogy. It's kind of like, I actually had this thought today. When I went to a restaurant and I ordered a falafel wrap, and I didn't realize it, but it came with a salad on the side. I would have asked for no salad if I had known that. It also came with fries too, thankfully, so that balanced it out. Whatever, I digress. Because the thing is, I really fucking don't like salad. Yeah, I know it's funny, being a guy who's mostly vegan, sometimes vegetarian, but mostly vegetarian vegan. Yeah, I don't fucking like salad. I've never liked salad. It's actually probably like my least favorite food. Don't like it at all. I don't like the vegetables that are typically in it. I don't like that it's cold. I don't like the dressing on it. There's just nothing about it that I really like. Salad just sucks. It's one of my least favorite types of food. Now, the reason I say that is I think that salad is a good analogy for my distaste for life. It's going to sound fucking silly to you, but to people watching possibly, but let me explain. So, I kind of view this reality we exist in, because again, I'm not opposed to the notion of existing or life as a whole. I think existence and life as a whole has a lot of potential. It's just, if we view reality, not that there's necessarily any definitive proof that this is true or not, but let's just say that maybe multiverse theory is a thing. Okay, like we live into some weird Rick and Morty style universe or some other fucking multiverse thing, some Marvel shit, whatever. It doesn't have to be one of those, but just whatever. I'm sure everybody out there knows what the concept of the fucking multiverse is. So let's just say we live in a multiverse. Let's just say that is true. And this reality we exist in is just one of a potentially infinite number of multiverses out there. I feel like this reality for me would be like if I was at a buffet and I got stuck with the salad option. Okay? And I'm stuck with it. I can't go to another preferential type of food that I would rather have instead. No. For some reason, I was born into the salad universe, and I'm stuck here for the rest of my life, as far as I can tell, unless, barring some miracle where I can do interdimensional travel to another dimension that suits me better. So this is where I am. Every day I wake up here, it's like I have to eat the fucking salad dish, because there's no other option. It's either the salad dish or you starve, which I guess is just, you don't live anymore, basically. That's it. It's either you eat this or you eat nothing. That's kind of how reality is. This is your reality. You have to deal with it. And that's the problem. I don't fucking like salad. It's just a taste thing. It's that fucking simple. Just like, I don't fucking like this world. I can see how other people might enjoy it, just like I can see other people might enjoy salad. But that doesn't help me enjoy salad anymore. I don't give a fuck if the person next to me is enjoying this salad. I don't fucking like salad. I'm sorry. And when I say this stuff about how like there's individual aspects of life that I do enjoy, and that there are some days that are definitely better than others, it's kind of like, to me, like maybe on some days I get to like have options where I can kind of modify the salad to make it more tolerable. Like there might be days where like I can make it a pasta salad or a bean salad, so it's a bit closer to like a meal I prefer, but it's still got those fucking bits of like, you know, cabbage or lettuce in them. It's always just kind of like offsetting the taste, or it's still cold or something like that, or it's still got some dressing on it. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit better, but it's still got that fucking, it's still a salad at the end of the day. Like there might even be some days where like I get really lucky and I can get like a mostly, almost entirely like pasta bean salad where there's almost no vegetables in it, and I get the chance like to also warm it up, and it's like almost like a dish that I would really like. Like the salad aspect is so much at a minimum that it's almost like a proper fucking dish. And I've had days like that, but those days are just so fucking rare and far between. Most of the days, it's way more like an actual salad. So that's basically just it. That's kind of what it is. I mean, I can go into other aspects of like why life bothers me. Like it obviously bothers me like the more serious shit about just cruelty of the world and the fucking unfairness of the world and all that shit, and just how fucked up. I mean, that is part of the aspects that add to the salad aspect of it. But even like the good parts of life are still salady for me for the most part. It's just not to my preference. I just don't vibe with it. That's really what it fundamentally is at the end of the day. I just don't get that emotional resonance out of life that it seems like other people who actually like this life. I hate saying life because, like I said, I could like life. It's this life, this world. It just doesn't resonate with me. Just like salad doesn't resonate with me. And it's that fucking simple. It doesn't click for me. Now, of course, people would say that, well, you know, that's what therapy's for. That's what medication's for. It's to attune you to enjoy life again. But to me, that just seems like, okay, so what, you're going to go rewire my brain to suddenly enjoy salad again? Is that kind of what it is? Or to enjoy salad again. Sorry, to ever enjoy salad properly? I guess that's kind of the truth to it. That being said, I mean, to be fair, if medication really did work that way, and I did suddenly magically start to enjoy this salad life, I guess there's an argument that, yeah, maybe I should go for that. Like, if there was some way to truly rewire my brain where I'm like, yeah, this life is actually pretty great. You know, nothing physically changed, but I'm suddenly just magically like, yeah, I like this life. This life is fucking grand. It's totally the bee's knees for me. I mean, sure, it would be undermining who I truly am as a person. It would change who I am fundamentally. But if it makes life more enjoyable, I don't know. Maybe that's not such a bad option, to be honest. Maybe it's not. I mean, I would rather still be myself, be true to myself, and exist somewhere else entirely, but that isn't an option either. So, I don't know. That's the thing. I've tried medication shit. Doesn't fucking work for me. Doesn't fucking work for me. Because I do think it's a little bit deeper than that. I think it is more than just merely, like, purely just a chemical thing. I think it is really just down to my fucking core. Like, I just have a severe revulsion to this life. Just kind of like down in my core, it's like, you know, people might, well, like I said, it's kind of like people might try to, like, that's almost like the version of, like, trying to add some ingredients to a salad to make it more appetizing. It's like, yeah, it might make it a little bit better, but fundamentally, like I said, it's still fucking salad. I'm repeating myself here, but I was just thinking about that, how, I really just dislike that sentiment when people say, like, oh, if you don't enjoy life, you just, I don't know, you just basically just got to start learning to enjoy it. It's like, how do you force enjoyment? You either enjoy or you don't. It's not that fucking complicated. In fact, if anything, I've found that the more I try to force enjoyment out of life, or force enjoyment out of anything within life, any individual things, it just makes it more unpleasant, honestly. It just makes it, like, it's that, like, forcing is the counter to joy. And that also is true for other shit, too, I've been thinking about how, like, this whole notion of, like, creativity and productivity and all that shit. Fucking hate that word. But anyways, like creativity, creative outlet, and how I've been really down on myself because I've not been more much more creatively expressive. And it's like, yeah, it's because I've been starting to adopt this attitude of forcing it. And that is such a stupid fucking approach. It's like, it either happens or it doesn't. I need to stop forcing myself. Because here's the thing, when you're a kid and you're creating shit, like drawing and stuff like that, like, or when I was doing that, was I ever thinking about, I need to be more productive? I need to like lock in. I need to learn to be doing more of a creative output and stuff like that. It's like, no, I just was doing it. I wasn't fucking like going through all these mental hoops and having to pressure myself to learn how to be more creative. It's like, it just fucking happened. Yeah, it's the same thing with joy. It just is or it isn't there. You can't fucking force this shit. Anyways, I don't know if I have anything else to say on that. I think other than, aside from that, I guess the last thing I'd have to say is, it's kind of funny to me. There's this really sort of somewhat obscure expression that I came across a while back. It's called, what is it? Like, it's called, going back to the fucking thing, salad days. Weird, stupid expression, but apparently it's, I think I first heard about it from, Mac DeMarco or something. He's this like one musician. That's like one of the names of his albums, and I was like, what a weird fucking name for an album. So I looked it up, and apparently it's like some Shakespearean expression that's like supposed to refer to like the sort of naive, carefree years of youth. I guess it's like a reference to being like freshly green in a garden, almost like salad greens. So it's almost like a reference to being like a newly grown sprout in a garden or something like that. It's fucking weird. It's a stupid expression, especially because for me, that notion of salad days actually has the opposite connotation. It's not an association of being youthful and naive and full of wonder. It's the fuck. It's like I associate that with being like the sort of unrelentingly unappetizing nature of adulthood. If anything, that's what salad days means for me. Frankly, it's kind of like how people in life are constantly like, it really is that. It's sort of like, to me, how just like with adulthood, society wants to sell you on the notion that, you know, taking up adulthood and being an adult is good for you, and it's something you should indulge in. You should have an appetite for adulthood, because that's the healthy way to live. But every time I try to like subject myself to what mainstream society claims is like fundamental to adulthood, the only reaction I get to it is I just want to fucking gag. No matter how much I try to subject myself to it. Not that everything with adulthood is bad, just most of it. Like being responsible, not being a selfish asshole, being mature in that regard, yeah, that's good. But so much other shit, so much of other this like arbitrary like shit that's tied with being an adult. Fuck that shit. Because to be fair, kids should be like responsible and you know, not overly selfish and shit. That it shouldn't just be an adult exclusive thing. So like, yeah, if your kid is like that, you're raising a proper kid. If your kid is irresponsible and an asshole, that's not just being immature. That's just, you're just being an asshole kid on top of that. There's no reason you have to wait till you're an adult to be like that. So that's not something that's exclusive to adulthood. But all the other stuff that is like, ooh, yeah, being an adult is so great. Don't you want to be a fiscally responsible taxpayer with a stable job? Raising your 2.5 kids with a wife and a house and a fucking predictable life. It's like, no, doesn't really interest me. I mean, hey, obviously it suits other people. Just like I said, salad suits other people. But for me, I'm like, nope, not interested. Anyway, that's that. Hopefully that was hopefully that was something. I mean, I know I made my point. My point made sense to me. But did my point make sense to you, dear viewer? Because you're the one who really matters. You matter to me. Yes, in this parasocial dynamic. Yes, you are my friend, even though I don't even know who you are. Yes, let us have a parasocial friendship, you and my many viewers out there. It's fucking weird. I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. I probably never will know who you are. And you only think you know me. But maybe you do know me. You know me better than I know you. That's for sure. What am I talking about right now? It's late. I'm sorry. I'm kind of delirious. Well, that's that. That's my thought for the day and the night. Well, technically it's already tomorrow. Maybe I'll do one of these again tomorrow. But yeah, I just felt like I had to do that before I went to sleep. Just post that thought just post that thought that hit me, and hopefully it resonated with somebody out there. And if it didn't, who gives a shit? That's what. All right, peace.